Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how I apply my fake nails. Stay tuned. Hey guys, so this is the day before I apply my fake nails. I like to use this cuticle oil that I received from my sister, and I'll go ahead and just apply that to all of my nails, as you can see me doing here. And so I just try to make sure I get, all the cuticles, all the creases, and I'll sometimes push them in. So now it's the next day, and the first thing I'll do is I'll lay out my nails. These nails come with a set of glue that you can attach to the back, but I'm just going to use this stick glue that I got from an old set. Typically I'll use the Kiss brush on glue, but I ran out of it. And so after I set aside my nails, I'll go ahead and file each one of my regular nails. And so I just like to file them as good as I can get, just to make them a little rough on the surface. I think that holds the glue a lot more. So I just go ahead and file them. After I file, I don't dust off the filing, I just leave it on. And so I'll just go through this process and file all of my nails. And then right after, I will go ahead and apply the fake nails. So when applying my fake nails, I'll go ahead and pick up the glue stick and then just start, kind of applying that glue to my pinky finger first. I try and put as much glue as I need. Pick up my nail and then I immediately kind of squish it onto my finger. I hold it down for about 30 seconds. Then I flip my hand over and go through that same process because I want to make sure that this nail is extremely secure. In the beginning, the nail might get a little flimsy when you first apply the glue, and it's absolutely fine if you need to take that nail off. Go ahead and refile that finger and then apply more glue on it. My only thing with this stick glue is that sometimes it can get a little messy and get all over your fingers, and so you just want to try your hardest to just be touching the nail and your skin and not the glue. I don't apply so much glue that it spills over, but there can be instances where you get a little glue on your fingers. And so in that instance, I'll say, kind of wipe your finger off quickly and then go ahead and go back to the nail process. But I like to flip my hand over. I'll go ahead, press down my nail for 30 seconds each time. I don't like typically when the under part of your finger kind of gets glued in as well with the nail. So you'll always see me kind of pull that portion back as I'm pressing down the nail with my thumb. I'll use my index finger to go ahead and pull back like the meatier part of your finger, so that way it's not getting attached to the glue. And then I always just repeat the process. So I'll go ahead and apply more glue to my middle finger, and then you'll just watch me insert this nail, press down as soon as I insert the nail. And I like to insert the nail as close to kind of the nail bed as possible, so that way it gives you much more of a realistic look. I feel if you start a little lower, then you can see your real nail line and it just doesn't look as real. I've been wearing fake nails since 2014. These nails are new to me. I've only worn this set once before in the past. Typically, I used to just use the impressed nails that had the glue on the back, and then I would just press that on my finger. Ever since I found that you should, you can apply your own glue, I've liked that process much better because I can get these nails to last me, 2 weeks. Even doing heavy duty stuff like washing my hair, I find that these nails last me pretty long. And I think that's definitely due to the filing that I do. I try and really file my nails just to make the surface a lot more rough. So when I apply the glue, it just goes ahead and sticks on. And like I mentioned earlier, if the nail flips off as soon as you try and insert it, go ahead and file that nail down again, apply the glue, and then press the nail on. You need to make sure you're pressing. Even after I've applied all of my nails, I still go through and press down every finger for at least 10 seconds just to make sure that, that nail is secure. And yeah, I'll just continue through the process. I try and make my nails, make sure you're putting them on straight. There have been times where I accidentally put my nail on crooked. In that case, I'll go ahead and flip the nail off and then just reapply it in the same manner that you see me doing here. After I put my 4 fingers on, I'll go ahead and press down the nails before I apply my thumb. I usually always do my thumb last just because I'm just used to doing it that way. I feel like I don't think the order of how you put your nails on really matters. But I'll go ahead and file down my thumb really good. And then I will continue to, apply glue to the nail. And then I'll just go through the same process as before. And then you see I'm just pressing down here. I try and press down in the middle a little bit and then continue to kind of roll my finger around the sides. Sometimes I noticed with these particular nails, they were a lot harder to apply the first time. And as I mentioned earlier, feel free to take that nail off, refile it, and then apply glue again. Don't get discouraged. My thumb was a little harder for me to do. You can see I still have some glue residue on my hand. Typically, if I wasn't filming, I would immediately, stop and kind of use an alcohol pad to kind of remove that excess glue. But in this case, I just kind of left it on, and it did stain over to the next day. But I realized that next day glue is a lot easier to take care of. So I usually would just wash my hands and then continue to kind of dab at the glue with an alcohol pad or any nail remover. Once I have all my nails on, I'll go ahead and press every single finger again just to make sure they're as secure as they can be. And at this moment, I'll press a little harder than earlier just to kind of make sure this nail is sturdy. And then I'll go ahead and go through the next step. So I didn't film myself applying my second hand because it was basically the same routine. But yeah, this is how I apply my fake nails. So there is one other thing that I wanted to show you all. So this is a set of nails that I had on earlier last week. And so after I've kind of worn my nails for about a week, maybe 2, depending on how long I decide to keep them on, as long as those nails aren't completely destroyed, I don't completely discard the nails. I will upcycle them. And so this is what I'm showing you right here. So I already painted the other nails, but I decided I wanted to show you all the other routine that I do. So here I just have these 4 nails that haven't been, painted yet. And so I'll go ahead and take a nail polish that I really want to use, and I'll take my old nail that I want to reapply in the future, but change the style and just paint over it. So you can see me painting these 4 nails purple, and then all I have on camera today is me applying the nail polish to these nails. I let them dry completely overnight. So I like to apply for the first round at least 3 strokes because this nail polish isn't that expensive. So it's not as pigmented as I feel like an Essie or, more expensive nail polishes would be. And so I just apply 3 strokes to the nail. And then all I have on camera today is me applying the nail polish to these nails. I let them dry completely overnight. And then the next morning, I'll go ahead and apply another coat over the nail. So that way, to make sure all of it's covered, I'll let them dry again for another 24 hours. And so it's like I have a completely new set of nails that I want to wear in the future. So after I decide to take down, these sparkly sets, I can go ahead, reuse my same nails with the purple color on and apply them to my finger in the same manner. So I really like this. I think it's a great way to save you a little bit of money, and you're able to change up your style at a much more affordable cost. And so I always do this, unless for whatever reason the nail is just completely damaged. It doesn't make sense for me to just toss them. I'll go ahead and reapply them. I don't typically, unless there was a bunch of glue at the bottom of the nail, then I'll go ahead and kind of scrape it out. Usually, to me, it looks pretty bearable. So after these purple nails dry, when I want to wear them again, I'll just go through the same steps. I will file out my regular nails, apply glue, and then reapply the fake nail. And so, that's kind of how you can get a little 2-for-1 for your nails at home. And I thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe and share. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.